Boris Johnson, a political operator with a singular style. One of the few politicians the British recognise even from behind, especially since 2019 as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, the only country to leave the European Union.
We are now committed, all of us, to leaving the European Union.
3, 2, 1.
I did not know any of this was going on in England. I mean, I knew Brexit happened. I knew that was a thing. I just didn't understand what it was. And this really helped me understand. I'm floored by it. It was really so informative. I learned so much. And I loved learning more about Boris Johnson because I've heard his name many times, but I've never actually understood who he was and how much of a personality he is. It's remarkable. I'm really floored by what I learned. I'm so happy that you made this film. Thank you so much. I thought it was shot really well. I thought the news pieces that you kind of inserted in there were perfectly chosen. The interviews were outstanding. Just across the board, direction, editing, all of it, really, really top-notch.
I felt that the film Inside Boris Johnson's Mind does a great job of breaking down his origins as well as his political career in order to sort of explain how he has come to make the decisions that he has. And I think that one of the things that really stuck out to me in this film was the idea that he foresaw the trend of politicians coming from stardom and performance as opposed to their traditional, more academic route before that was the norm. And I think it struck me because I haven't really conditioned myself yet to believe that that is a norm, but I think that's evident in the path of other politicians like Donald Trump. And I think that the similarities that this film drew between Boris Johnson and Donald Trump were accurate, aside from their actual political beliefs and stances, obviously. But overall, I think that this film does a great job of showing how Boris Johnson's origins and characteristics have all led him to also be an effective political leader, whether or not you agree with the choices that he has made and the stances that he has taken.
I thought it was put together pretty well. There was a wide variety of speakers, and together with the narrative, we get a pretty good idea of who Boris Johnson is as a person. I think it captured the spirit of his ambition and his kind of out there personality, and it did a good job of capturing the successes of his campaign as well as the challenges that he's up against. It started off really strong. It had my attention the entire way, and I thought it was done pretty well.
A great collection of history of clips of Boris Johnson, of everything that sort of makes him the man he is today. He's definitely an interesting public figure, a political leader, worthy of such a documentary, and they do a great job at presenting him for who he is. It's fun because he clearly is a fun kind of guy in a questionably dangerous kind of way, and all that is sort of presented here really neatly and concisely in a very digestible way.
Fanatically anti-intellectual. In the words of our own Conrad Black, ineffably duplicitous. This takes us through the period of his life when he was editor of The Spectator and began his political career. And it culminates in a discussion of Brexit and Boris's legacy. I highly recommend this film for all of you who are interested in British political history and in the vagaries of modern political culture.
So I really found Inside Boris Johnson's Mind to be super fascinating, especially, being from America and living in America. It just touched on a lot of things that I wasn't super familiar with, including Brexit. And I just thought you guys did a really good job of kind of tracking his rise to fame and kind of his, his campaign strategies that were successful. Um, the idea of becoming a star before he was a politician was super fascinating to me. And I think you guys did a really good job of including really high profile interviews with, footage of Boris Johnson and, just from a lot of different time periods. And I thought it was overall really well done documentary.
Thought it was put together very well and easy to understand and follow. The music was good, it wasn't too distracting at all at any time. And the narration, I thought the narrator, the voiceover artist, did a really great job. It makes a big difference. And the camera work as well, I thought was really great. The cinematography and, of course, all the different visuals really kept me interested, and I thought it was very well done.